Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys desperately trying to put an end to this brutal losing streak, hoping to pick up their first win in months. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They're led out by their quarterback, a Day 3 selection in this year's draft.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he checks this one away from arm, incomplete. Now it's third down.
Wilson on the coverage.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, third and long. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
A gain of 12. First down, Seattle.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Jefferson.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Number 86, incomplete. Peyton Wilson on the coverage.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes. Brought down Wilson. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. The deep to return it is Marcus Jones. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. So now it's the Raiders' turn to go on offense for the first time. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year in the NFL now. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll send Kirk in motion right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he's up across midfield and down in the Seattle territory.
27-yard line. It's a pick
The numbers on the ground last week for Hubbard. 16 carries, 57 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll go with a keeper. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And very low there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't run in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
And room there to work it inside the 25.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
He's going to try and do this himself. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. 2nd and 13. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
3rd and 5.
They'll set up to throw. They'll try and do this himself. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. It's their quarterback. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are on the board first here this afternoon.
Makes the score Raiders
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by quarterback. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now a play fake here on 1st down. A short throw pulled in by all. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
13 yards on the play.
On the ground, it's Ollie Gordon. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
2nd and 8.
The Raiders.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Seahawks first down.
They go play action here on 1st down. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. This duo locked in. 14 yards there. And a 1st down.
19-yard line.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And all the way down inside the 5 yards. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, and Indeed, they have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Intended for
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Marquise Siegel on the coverage.
Moore, the man in motion. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Tackle by Chris Braswell. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
They're going to look to throw. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line.
The Seahawks take over.
They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
And the Seahawks first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 52 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Man, and he hits him in stride.
Complete
from the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Fighting his way through contact. And already inside the 15 before they drop it. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Complete. Jefferson to target. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 7-yard line.
They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and
He'll try to run this one in. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Raiders 7.
So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days that they've got for the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is incomplete.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's gotten them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. So right here they're trying to make it 3 in a row.
Quarterback is
3rd and 12.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw.
12.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Here's Blake Gillikin now. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
They drop to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
30-yard line.
Now he'll tuck this and run. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I'll give up the middle, Hubbard. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. 2nd back at the 36.
A loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14.
2nd and 14.
36-yard line.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now the Seahawks are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw here. Over the middle, complete. That's Williams. And he is going to have the Seahawks first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
First down.
Now back to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
It's a gain of 27
so from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got a man wide open and complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll look to throw again. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it.
First down.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 33. And his kick here is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, when the NFL was trailing and trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged with how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. We said we use them to start the second half and get us going.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It's a gain of 18.
We can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
At the 38-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's more. A good pick up there, 22.
4 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Seahawks 18-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down.
Marquise Siegel on the coverage.
They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. What a great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders have retaken a third-quarter lead.
The score, Raiders 20.
Now the extra point
Seahawks
up and
17.
good by Aubrey. And that gives them a 3-point lead. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27.
Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just letting heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they with this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
For number 86.
Here's 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Drew Sanders.
They'll drop to throw. A short throw there pulled in by all. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
Third down.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And not the result they were hoping for there, at least in terms of the kick team, as that'll get out of bounds at just the 35-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The Cardinals are doing a defensive back on that almost a physical reaction. Watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And space tough to come by there as they get maybe a yard to the 37. Now 3rd down and 7. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he is swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
He's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead.
The score, Raiders 27.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
17.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And the Seattle League ready to march out of the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. A short throw there, pulled in by all. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Seahawks, first down.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 9 now.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And the Raiders have got it. They'll go to a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Quarterback sacked.
Well, you do need to know as a young quarterback that if you're going to spread the field, the ball's got to come out quick, and you have to know where to go with the football, really in pre-snap. Identify where you want to go and get rid of it.
And some room to work. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 38-yard line. 103 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
First down.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
First down.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And the Seahawks, first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra
A great play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Seahawks, 24.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
26-yard line.
And one more time, here's Kirk. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They'll look to throw here on first down. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
That's a gain of 3.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And that will keep this a three-point game. Maybe an important fourth-quarter miss as this stays a three-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a three-point game, they get a drive, put it through the post. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
40-yard line.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there on a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Seahawks.
He'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
The first down pass.
From the 25, here's second and 3.
86. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Hands it off out again. And he will score. Touchdown, Seahawks. 25 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a four-point game.
Raiders 27.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Nifty move. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Raiders offense ready to go. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. This offense so far on third down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now it's the backup Darnold. That one to the right side and incomplete.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on third down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. Oh, nice move. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Down by Drew Sanders.
This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this will be a Seahawks first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Seahawks first down.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
At the 23-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Here is 3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
They'll look to throw here. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Number 81.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. There he goes, left side. Inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. 71 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and, oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, he shifts past him. And able to get this out to the 25. The Raiders offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. That's on the left side by Kirk. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is caught. He hits more. Still going. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. DJ Moore, 71 yards. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and run. But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
33.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. This offense and a running back headed back onto the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating from that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here.
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down, and the goal and the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
2nd and 13. Complete. Jefferson the target. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. And this one is incomplete. The Seahawks send out their punt as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
He wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
Well, plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Number 18.
They'll look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
He's back to throw. That is incomplete. There we go. This is 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They're going to look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
On the deep ball. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
One final kneel down here as it comes inside the 40-second mark, and that should be enough to put this one on ice. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Seahawks, it's a 2nd win now as they move to 2-10 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,